Ciao! My name is Elena and I'm a tennis player on my way to the top of the world. I play tennis all day and night just to kick some serious butt. I believe that when there's a will, there's a way, and my goal with this YouTube channel is to prove that. How? Later on that. But first, I'm sure it's plenty of people out there that think that's not the case, that either you were born with something special or you have no chance. So many people that you might even start to believe it yourself. But please don't do that! You know, I didn't get the best hand to start with, and yet here I am finding my way up anyway. For example, my size was and still is half the size of my opponents. And no, I'm not making it a bigger deal than it is or myself smaller than I am. Just take a look yourself. That's me right now. Can you see how small I am? And if you think that's not being too small, then wait for it. How about now? I told you, I'm very short, tiny. And I'm not only short, I'm not very muscular either. What a perfect physique for a tennis player, huh? And then, I've never had flashy shots, and I'm not planning to have them anytime soon. Maybe not a surprise since my size, but for real, winners right and left are really not my thing. Plus, I also think they are a bit overrated. You know, there's plenty of ways to win a point, and yet the majority of players seem to be obsessing about finishing the point as soon as possible. I think that sometimes, when I'm ahead in the score, I even get the feeling that my opponent can't believe she's losing to me, like it's an offense or something to be ashamed of. You know, to their eyes, I'm the underdog. I'm not supposed to be winning with those weak shots of mine. They are. And yet sometimes they just can't win. But guess what? They call it a bad day, of course. And as a cherry on the cake, I've always been chasing. Literally. Sometimes I really feel like I've been chasing all my life, even though that's not true. Or actually, maybe it is, but anyway, whatever. The fact is that I started playing tennis when I was 11 years old. Too late, according to the expert, to do anything meaningful in the tennis world. And guess what? No, I didn't ignore their opinion. Actually, just the opposite. I took it as a challenge and made myself a promise that sooner or later I would prove them wrong. And so I did. Yes, I worked my butt off like there was no other choice, but I did catch up pretty quickly with the girls of my age. And okay, maybe that's not what they meant with doing something meaningful, but trust me, for me, feeling on track and no longer late after just a couple of years, it was such a great achievement. Anyway, that wasn't the only time I had to chase. In fact, I'm still chasing now, once again. Believe it or not, when I was at the peak of my career, can we even call it like that? I stopped playing. And not for a little while, not for 4 or 5 months. I'm talking about 4 or 5 years, and that's a very long time. And if I have to be honest with you, I don't even know why. I guess life just happened. First uni, then work, growing up. But then, last year, or actually no, before, during summer 2019, I got a very unexpected birthday gift that finally brought me back to reality and reminded me that playing tennis makes me so happy. The never-ending learning process, the trust in the daily, tiny little baby steps, the adrenaline before a match, the roller coaster of emotions, the grit. It's just such a beautiful mix. I just can't describe it into words. It just makes me feel so alive. So, guess what? No, I haven't been brushing those hair since that summer 2019. Of course not. Instead, I've been working hard like never before and learned once again that with self-belief, you really can achieve anything. Anything! Because yes, I might not have the best hand to start with, but you know what? I don't need that. You don't need that to win, to do something big, to do something meaningful. And that is the reason why I'm starting this YouTube channel, to make sure that no one ever gives up just because it seems like something needed or required is missing or not quite right. Because remember, no matter where you come from, no matter what they say, no matter what, you can always find a way. All you need is to shift your perspective, think out of the box, and be resourceful. And of course, work hard, freaking hard, damn hard. So, I hope you're ready because we are going on an adventure. And just so you know, here's what you can expect from it. First, Underdog tennis. Yes, I'm talking about all the extra thinking and the smart strategies that an underdog like me has to come up with in order to win. And hopefully, not only you'll make those yours, but you'll also learn how to come up yourself with an effective solution whenever you are in trouble. Second, tennis tourism. Yes, think of everything that has to do with traveling for tennis. I mean, how I plan my trips, where do I stay overnight, and all the fun stuff that I do in my free time. There won't be a secret, I promise. I'll show you exactly what it's like the life on tour, even if that just means going around Finland for now, so maybe you'll get a taste of it too. And third, tennis tech and tools. All the stuff that I use to optimize my performance on the tennis court. Because hey, I'm an engineer, so if I don't really like to leave anything to chance in general, I let you imagine when it comes to tennis. And who knows, maybe before you know it, you'll find yourself engineering your life too, just to speed up your progress. And voila, that is all I wanted to tell you. I hope you are just as excited as I am, even though that's impossible. I'm so pumped for what's to come, I just cannot. But if you are at least a bit excited about it, then please like this video and subscribe to my channel so I know you are. It's gonna be fun, I'm telling you. And I guess I'll see you in the next video. Ciao!